Rube Goldberg, that's a scary word, but the first thing that came to mind when I saw this place. And by word, I mean name. I mean, names are words. Are they? I think that's, I think everything's words. I don't know, semantics, who gives a shit? What is this, Dialogue Choices podcast? This looks like a fucking nightmare. So it's gonna somehow go down this, then two things are gonna split up at that bottom part. And then something's gonna get pushed at the end? Like, this just seems like a lot. So I figure that is important. That must have to go first because everything else is gonna push it across all of those spaces into the ending. What's this gonna do? Alright, so that doesn't Rube Goldberg at all. How doth one Rube? Because it seems pretty clear to me that I gotta get one of them onto that bottom track so that it wraps around and pushes it over. Ah. Okay, rotate the camera so I can tell what buttons to take me to. Nope. Interestingly, it did drop it. It did make one of them fall. Got some pretty limited space to work with here. Did that whole thing in the opposite direction of what I meant to do in the first place. Sure how I messed that up that badly. So that didn't drop it. Why did they fall apart that one time? It's because the top of it is touching. So the top of the L, or whatever you want to call it, is touching the previous floor, which is pushing sideways. Which causes it to do that. I think I need to stack all of them. Which seems nuts to me. And I don't really know what I'm going to try to go for structure-wise besides just testing it out and seeing if an idea comes to mind as a result. What would I like to change? It put itself back together. It deconstructed, then reconstructed. It's funny. Okay, so how can I get weird with this? Well, that's the solution. There you go. I found it. I just need to switch these two boxes with each other. We have to build that gun shape on top of... Oh god, no. The biggest hint was that the drop is too tall. The first drop. So you'd have to put the tall one on top. But yeah, trying to think about how it was all going to work in the long term was hard. So I kind of had to trial and error it and iterate based on the results and edit based on that. But we got there. That was a lot to think about at once. Tight spot. Tight spot. So the staircase is already here and made for me. But it's not going to work. It's not going to do it. Oh. That's one way to get across. And then accomplish nothing, apparently. I cannot move around or anything. And this pushes it in. Is that... Oop. Right, that'll drop it. Okay. Do I put you in here? I don't think there's any upside to leaving it up there. So how am I gonna get you up there? Because I can't move it at all. So I can't, like, stack them. Huh. Because you'd figure, yeah, that I need to block this pit. Maybe not like that, though? No, pushy push. Okay. So if I fill that gap, now it doesn't fall in. But I still can't pick it up, so... What have I really accomplished? Can't rotate this. Oh right, I can't rotate to the right because bamboo's in the way. I've been bamboozled. What am I missing? Yeah, I can't pick it up. These two were this shape is more or less necessary to block the path because there's a divot down there. So I have to go all the way across from here. Does it make a difference if I rotate it differently? I wouldn't think so. That's still where the hole is, so I still have to brace it, or we're in trouble. Strong current. Takes me out from under my legs. It really seems like I need to put it on top of a crate in order to accomplish anything, because then I can pick it up off of the water. But I can't do that because the water's up on a ledge, so I can't reach that high, even if I could get a crate in range. It also doesn't seem possible to catch it. Like, I want to be able to catch the box. But like, I can't put a 2 under this hole so that it just slides onto the box. Because it has to start all the way over here. Because it has to be on land. So it can't... Because what I really want is for it to be one more over there. And then it'll catch anything coming off the waterfall. But that super doesn't work. And that's like all I can do with this. I can just slide it forward and drop it. It's already in the air. The platform's already high, so I can't put it on top of another box. And I cannot escape. All buttons, no inputs do anything. Ugh, there's nothing but bamboo. Is there any weird reason to put something in here? I don't think so. We're not approaching anything here. Yeah, I'm not going to be using a tool to push the crate around or anything because it's surrounded on 3 sides by two bamboo and 1 pillar. So that's not happening. I don't know. I suppose at this point, I don't know, have I solved the waterfall in that I have solved that it's not doable? But I did try bringing this in here. And like, it's all cliff. I could make it less cliff, I guess. Let's see, so I'd have to catch it. Because if you're out of the way, I can move slightly. Well, that's it, huh? That's just it. There we go. That's the puzzle solved, I guess. Wow, it's over very quickly. You don't have to grab those blocks again and use them for something. Shit. That's what I was stuck on? Ah! That's clever, though. That makes sense. That makes sense. The box tower, it groweth. Gaze upon my boxes and despair. Steam crossing. I guess I didn't press A. I'm like, well, it's taking a long time to load this level. Do I have to cross the stream? I think that might be the thing I'm supposed to do. How the fuck? Okay, so I got 3 of these boys. The water's going away from the fire, so I'm not gonna be dropping shit to take towards it. I have to go there myself. And the problem I see immediately is if I put something in the water, it has to be behind that piece of bamboo in order for me to, in order for it to just not go in the water and to get thrown off and be gone. But they're only too long? So, like, it's not going to reach me. It's only going to reach midway through. And for that matter, I can't grab one and... Oop, that was a little bit of... That was a weird frame skip. Like, I can't reach that far. And I immediately see a solution to the not being able to reach that far. But that problem doth bring its own additional concern. Yeah, I'll just grab you from here, it's easier. Oop. Because now the first one's gonna not, yeah. So yeah, new problem. Let's see. Although if you drop it like this, I can go across and I can move it. But then it does that. Surfs up achievement? What's that one? Ride a current. Oh. Do they just mean be on a thing while it's moving? Which I guess was unusually... Yeah, that's usually not possible, because if something's moving in the water, I freeze until it's done. But me moving made it possible for that board to move, so I ended up riding it. Okay. But yeah, like, that's not gonna reach. That's not gonna reach. Shit. This level feels immediately impossible. So I'm like, what the fuck do I have to epiphany this time? Yeah, no, there's no... The step doesn't change anything. It's still gonna go off the cliff. The only way I can imagine to cross this bridge is via this trick, which I've already done. Unless... something like this. That would do it. Okay. If I use you, I can create a temporary staircase that's tall enough. Then I can drop it in the path. Hey! Well, that was a relatively quick turnaround of thinking it's completely impossible, then being like, here's how you do it. Anyway. Bye. You can just come with me. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Then it's gonna move. Okay, don't do that. There, that's better. Okay, you are in the way, so let's put you here? Because I can drop off the other side and it'll be fine. Oh shit, okay, there we go. Boom! Wow, I really thought I was in trouble. And then we did it. Why do I say we did it? Why do I... It's... When I'm in trouble and I'm bad... and whatnot, and to blame. This is not gonna... Wow, only one of them's gonna go through at a time. Still gonna get them all. when it's my fault or whatever, and it's time to take blame, it's me. But then half the time that I accomplish something, I contextualize it as we, and no one else is here. There's just an audience that's watching, but you didn't do shit. I mean, technically, half of you were leaving increasingly rude backseating stuff, but you didn't affect it. You were here. That's like a week later or more. But still, I say we for some reason. There's a lot of boxes here. It's just kind of satisfying to grab all the levels you've solved and compile them together and be like, look at this big pile of levels! I done beat them! Look at them go! They're getting harder and harder to stack in a sensical way. Such as be how it do. There. I don't know, it looks vague. Wow, what a lived in space. Is this environmental storytelling? Alright, what was this one again? This impossible one? I hope I just forget my old strategy and just think of something new this time. So last time I was trying to make a boat, right? And that was like trash. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's only 7 boxes, and you need 8 to reach to this tile. So that's like how far it'd have to be for me to climb onto it. But that's still not enough because I'd have to have a step to climb onto it because it's up on a height. So I would need like 9. So the only way for that strategy to work is to make a boat. But I spent like a while trying to do that. So that's probably not the way. Let's see. The other way that you usually solve these kinds of levels is a mechanism like the RUBE GOLDBERG, and also some of the, even like the, I don't know, the first or second or third water level. Not that they can be even put in an order because they're just on a cloud on the map and you can play them in any order anyway. But one of the early levels also just was like you push stuff with other stuff. So let's start with you on you and just goodbye. There you go. That's the least distance from the goal I could possibly set it up with. And so now my whole goal is just to make that go in the fire. So just gotta push it. Push it real good. Like that. We're almost there. Will that just work twice? Is that all I have to do? Is that what I was missing? Well, that was almost disappointing in how quick it was, honestly. I need to take breaks more often from these levels. Because you'd end up pursuing a completely different path. Because, like, you just... the whole avenue you're pursuing, you want to iterate on it and find a better solution for what you're doing so far. But the actual solution is to completely throw everything out the window and try a completely different approach from scratch. Which... is hard to do on demand. That's the struggle of doing puzzle Let's Plays in general, but also just playing puzzle games in general, is you're trying to innovate on demand. It's like someone is like, oh, you do funny videos on the internet? Just be funny. Like someone just says, be funny at your face. Like, and it's like, well, like everyone hates that. No one likes that. Just be funny on command. Make me laugh right now. Like, you have like 5 seconds. Just do it. Like a weird context, and so to some extent, like solving puzzles on command. A lot of times people just bash their head against something and stare at it for half an hour and then suddenly solve it. I don't feel so bad, despite the people that will go on about like, oh, he just does, he has this kind of brain or that kind of brain. They weirdly diagnose it and so on, and they also like have to explain my incompetence in some way, and it's like, bro, half the comments and all the reviews are talking about how they spent like an hour somewhere here and there. And that doesn't happen in my videos. So I must be doing a pretty good job. Ah, my fucking god, there's danger in this game now. And it's on this button. Holy shit. Don't step there, it's a dick move. Oh, yeah, you cannot escape that. Alright, so I probably block it. Yes, that's what they're trying to teach me. Does this take up physical space so I can't turn anymore? I probably should have tested that. We'll find a chance later. And that is enough to climb. What is this? It looks like a video editing software, but that's my bias, or my go-to. It's definitely something, it's somebody's work computer where they also have a laptop that's watching YouTube. That's almost certainly YouTube on the right. It has like the sidebar and the video screen and everything. So someone's like editing video or making a game or something while a laptop next to them is playing videos. Weird that it's a separate device and not just a second screen. But maybe they want to maintain, they want to isolate their power usage or resources and whatnot between the two. Home, achievement unlocked. That's this location. We got some dinosaurs there. Is that from Dino Run? Is that what I'm looking at? There are like references throughout all this stuff. Yeah, there's more of it up there. That pterodactyl. Is that from like Dino Run? Like old animations? I don't know. Scarecrow. Where's the... Now I'm like, now I'm all nervous. I'm like, where's the hazard? Okay, so this one I just want to... Yeah, it's called Scarecrow because you bait out the arrow instead of blocking it. Well, that's good. That's a new dimension. Kind of fun how I can't predict what the next mechanic's going to be. I feel like something like water, where you automatically move something, I probably could have predicted that. I was not predicting surprise death. Surprise, here's a danger mechanic. Here we go. Yes, this one introduces the problem where it's really hard to go there. I can back into it, but that obviously doesn't work. But like I can't turn. There you go. It's the falling that was the trick. Tadur. Turda. Turduncan. Dunkturgan. Whatevs. There's like a... Like that down there looks like a heart. That looks like a pterodactyl. There's a ghost, some dudes. A potion with a smiley, frowny face. A stocking? Like from Christmas? Flower? That's a scooter. With 2 front wheels, but 1 back wheel? Huh. Crate danger! With crate danger comes crate responsibility. Those words didn't make any sense. Okay, so there's nothing else I can do, right? I have to take out my first step onto this. So this one attaches... Really? So it attaches an arrow to your crate. How the fuck does he impale himself backwards on an arrow? So it's inside the wall here and I can't strafe or anything, so like, I can't turn right. And I need this box to push the other box off the ledge to save me from the arrow. At least it seems like that's how it'll work. When I walk backwards I get stuck here. Can't turn, can't turn, can't turn. And you can't walk forward over it. Oh. That's how that do. Okay. So you can break the arrows with your body, but only from that side. That is not how I thought that puzzle was going to get solved. I thought I was going to have to push it off the cliff with the crate to save myself. It's a fun surprise when you just don't know what's going to happen next. I'm not taking any crates through here, am I? I don't think so. Yep. This is the great filter. I'll have to take them through the warehouse. That's also not what the great filter means. Greatest danger. Weird staircase. What am I gonna do with this weird staircase? The top one could stick out here, and then the little one could be on top of it. I don't see how I would get them up here, though. Maybe like this? Now I'm not up there. Huh. I don't know, I just thought I had an idea of how this was gonna end up, because there's just a weird staircase here. And technically, if you were on top of these two, when they're on top of it, then you could put the third one in the fire at that point. But I don't know how those steps would ever happen. What's up with that doorway in the background? There's a diagonal, there's like a tilting one, like Tower Pizza style. Pizza? Whatever. It's like in the background of one of the previous levels, or on the way here, after the waterfall. How do I get up there? This I do not know. I think I need one of those boxes. If I bring it up here, I can point it downward, walk backwards up to here. Then I can rotate to my right, walk over here, then turn around and walk backwards onto this thing. I can't demonstrate those movements because I'm not holding a crate. So it should be perfectly possible to block the arrow. But I kinda needed them to get up here, so... the fuckle am I gonna do about that? One block a staircase doth not make. Is there like a building it while I'm in it approach I can do somehow here? I don't see how I would. Oh, wait, yeah, I think I do see how I would. Except I can't pick this one back up, so... it's not actually helpful, is it? I feel like I need this block to get up here, so how am I gonna be holding it? I'm not gonna get any taller here. How are you involved? You're here. What's expected of me? Oh, that's a different path up top. That also kills me. And I'm also not holding anything. And the thing... I use both of them to get up here. If I put the tall one across here, not only does it not reach, but I can't get on it. Like everything's bad in that sitch. It's all bad. What am I gonna make? How am I gonna make it not bad? Die. And basically just complexly recreating the opening situation where it was already climbable to begin with. I can push it, and now I can get up here this way. How do I make a situation where I can take one of the blocks with me? How am I gonna get that part done? Because I can't grab the bottom one to take with me. That's probably a dead end. Because the, pretty much have probably exhausted all the combinations you can really do with trying to slide it and extract meaning from that. I created art. Ugh. That's interesting. Son of a bitch. Well, that wasn't so hard then. How do I get it back? Can I push it from this side? Is that the entire reason those steps were— I finally have my answer! That's why those steps were there the whole time? So you could do that. Weird. Then recreate the staircase. And I guess we're done. It is tower. It exists. Oh, there we go. I guess that's a shortcut.